Living alone in your later years can be one of the most fulfilling and liberating experiences of your life. For many, it's a time of rediscovery, peace, and personal growth. While the idea of being on your own might seem daunting at first, countless people who have walked this path speak of the profound benefits that come with living alone as an older person. Let's explore these benefits, enriched with real-life examples, to make them more relatable and practical for you. Number 1. Rediscovering yourself. Living alone offers you the unique opportunity to rediscover who you are beyond the roles you've played throughout your life, whether as a spouse, parent, or caregiver. Perhaps, for the first time in decades, you now have the freedom to focus on your interests, passions, and desires without compromise. Consider Sarah, who at 67 found herself living alone for the first time after her children moved out and her husband passed away. Initially, the silence felt overwhelming, but she soon realized it was an invitation to explore her own interests. Sarah always had a passion for painting, something she hadn't pursued since her youth. With her newfound solitude, she decided to transform a spare room into an art studio. She began painting daily, not for anyone else, but for herself. "I felt like I was meeting myself for the first time in decades," she says. "It's as if I'm reconnecting with the person I was before life's responsibilities took over." This rediscovery isn't limited to hobbies. Many people like Sarah find that living alone gives them the freedom to reflect on their life choices, reconnect with old passions, or even pursue entirely new interests. The joy of doing something purely for yourself is immeasurable. 2. Freedom and independence. One of the most cherished aspects of living alone is the independence it offers. You get to decide how your day unfolds, what meals you want to cook or not cook, and how you want to spend your time. There's a certain joy in the simplicity of these choices and in the freedom to shape your environment exactly as you like it. Think about John, who at 73 decided to move to a smaller, more manageable home after his wife passed away. The decision was entirely his, and he relished the freedom to choose a place that suited his new lifestyle. "I didn't have to consider anyone else's preferences, just what I wanted," he explains. "It was liberating." John now spends his days gardening, something his wife never had much interest in. He loves the fact that he can spend hours outdoors without feeling guilty about neglecting anyone. "It's my time, my space, and my choice," he says with a smile. This sense of independence isn't just about physical space, it's also about emotional and mental freedom. You can create a routine that fits your rhythm, eat what you want, and decorate your space exactly how you like it. Every decision is yours, and there's something incredibly empowering about that. 3. Peace and quiet. As we age, peace and quiet become more than just luxuries. They become necessities. Living alone means you can curate your environment to be as tranquil as you desire. There's no one else's noise to contend with, no distractions unless you welcome them. You can choose when to engage with the world and when to retreat into the serenity of your own space. Take the example of Maria, who at 70 found herself cherishing the silence of her home after decades of raising children and living with a partner. Maria describes her mornings as the most peaceful time of her day. "I wake up to the sound of birds, not an alarm clock or someone else's schedule," she says. "I can sit in my favorite chair, sip my coffee, and just enjoy the stillness. It's a kind of peace I never knew I needed." This quiet time allows Maria to meditate, reflect, and plan her day without any interruptions. It's a time for her to recharge mentally and emotionally, something that she believes is vital for her well-being. 4. Control over your space. When you live alone, your home truly becomes your sanctuary. You have complete control over your space, how it looks, feels, and functions. This might sound like a small thing, but it's incredibly powerful. Your home can be exactly what you need it to be, without compromise. Let's look at the story of Tom, who at 68 decided to downsize after his wife's passing. He moved into a cozy apartment that he could decorate exactly how he wanted. "I always wanted a minimalist space, but that wasn't possible when I was sharing my home," Tom says. Now his apartment is a reflection of his tastes, simple, clean, and filled with natural light. He's surrounded by things that bring him joy, and nothing else. "It's my sanctuary," he adds. "Every corner of this place is exactly how I want it." Having control over your environment means that your home can truly reflect your personality and needs. Whether it's creating a minimalist haven like Tom or filling your space with art and color, living alone allows you to make your home a true reflection of who you are. 5. Building a deeper relationship with yourself. When you spend time alone, you inevitably build a deeper relationship with yourself. This time of solitude can be incredibly healing, allowing you to process the experiences of your life and come to terms with any unresolved emotions. It's a time to listen to your inner voice, to reflect on your journey, and to appreciate the person you've become. Take the story of Gloria, a 74-year-old widow who has been living alone for the past 5 years. Gloria describes her time alone as a journey inward. "When my husband passed, I didn't know what to do with myself," she admits. "But over time, I started to enjoy my own company. I began journaling, reflecting on my life and understanding my own emotions in a way I never had before." Gloria's experience is a testament to the healing power of solitude. By spending time alone, she was able to process her grief, come to terms with her new reality, and find a sense of peace within herself. This deeper relationship with yourself can lead to greater self-awareness, emotional resilience, and a profound sense of inner peace. 6. Strengthening connections with others. Ironically, living alone can actually strengthen your connections with others. When you're not constantly surrounded by people, you have the chance to truly miss and appreciate the relationships you choose to maintain. This can lead to more meaningful interactions as you're engaging with others out of genuine desire rather than obligation. Consider Joe, a 72-year-old retiree who moved to a new city after his wife passed away. Living alone, Joe found himself reaching out to old friends and making new ones in his community. "I realized that just because I'm alone doesn't mean I have to be lonely," he says. "I started hosting small dinners and joining local clubs. The relationships I've built are deeper and more meaningful than ever before." Joe's story highlights the power of choosing your social interactions based on genuine desire rather than obligation. When you live alone, you can cultivate relationships that truly enrich your life, rather than maintaining connections out of habit or necessity. 7. The joy of solitude. There's a profound joy that comes from embracing solitude in your older years. It's a time to be alone without feeling lonely, to find contentment in your own company. This solitude allows you to connect with yourself on a deeper level, fostering a sense of inner peace and fulfillment that can be difficult to find in the hustle and bustle of a shared life. Consider the story of Lily, who at 71 found herself living alone for the first time after her husband's passing. Initially, the solitude felt heavy, but over time, Lily began to find joy in her own company. I started taking long walks in the park, something I never had time for before, she shares. I'd bring a book, sit by the lake, and just enjoy being alone. It became a time for me to reflect, to enjoy nature, and to find peace in the quiet. Lily's experience is a reminder that solitude isn't something to be feared, it's something to be embraced. It offers you the chance to connect with yourself, find contentment in your own company, and enjoy life at a pace that suits you. 8. Personal growth and reflection. Living alone provides a unique opportunity for personal growth. Without the distractions of others' needs and opinions, you have the space to reflect on your life, set new goals, and pursue them at your own pace. This time of reflection can be incredibly enriching, offering you new insights into who you are and what you want out of life. Take the example of Frank, who at 70 decided to take up writing after his wife passed away. I always wanted to write, but life got in the way, he explains. Now that I'm alone, I have the time and space to finally pursue it. Writing has become a way for me to process my thoughts and experiences. Frank's story is just one example of how living alone can be a time of significant personal growth. Whether it's learning a new skill, pursuing a long-held passion, or simply reflecting on your life, this time alone can be incredibly enriching. 9. Embracing simplicity. There's something beautifully simple about living alone. Without the complexities of accommodating others, life becomes more straightforward. You can focus on what truly matters to you, letting go of unnecessary stress and complications. Take the example of Helen, a 69-year-old retiree who downsized to a small apartment after her children moved out. I realized I didn't need all the stuff I'd accumulated over the years, Helen says. Living alone gave me the chance to simplify my life. Now I focus on what truly matters: my health, my hobbies, and my relationships. Helen's story is a powerful reminder that living alone can help you let go of unnecessary stress and complications. By simplifying your life, you can focus on what truly brings you joy and fulfillment. Living alone as an older person is not just about being on your own. It's about embracing a lifestyle that offers freedom, peace, and personal growth. The experiences shared by Sarah, John, Maria, and others show that this can be a time of profound transformation, where you rediscover who you are, build a deeper relationship with yourself, and create a life that truly reflects your desires. If you're already living alone, take a moment to appreciate the beauty of this lifestyle. And if you're considering it, know that you're embarking on a journey that can bring immense satisfaction and contentment. The joy of living alone is a gift that you give to yourself, a gift of self-love, independence, and peace. Feel free to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to show some love by liking and subscribing. Maintaining a clean and tidy home can feel overwhelming, especially for seniors who may not have the energy or mobility they once did. But here's the good news. Staying on top of household chores doesn't have to be a back-breaking task. With a few simple, lazy habits, really these are smart habits, you can keep your home looking great without putting in much effort. These tips, inspired by wisdom shared by seniors like you and me, are designed to be practical, emotionally uplifting, and most importantly, easy to implement. Let's dive into these no-effort cleaning hacks, shall we? Number 1. Adopt the 1-minute rule. If a task takes less than a minute to complete, do it immediately. This could be something as simple as wiping a spill, putting dirty dishes in the dishwasher, or hanging up a coat. Over time, these tiny actions prevent small messes from snowballing into bigger ones. For example, a retired teacher named Mary mentioned that she keeps a microfiber cloth in her pocket most of the time. Every time she sees a dusty surface, she gives it a quick wipe while walking to another room. "It feels satisfying to know that I've done something without it feeling like a chore," she said. 2. Invest in smart cleaning tools. Robot vacuums, self-cleaning litter boxes, and automatic shower cleaners are worth every penny. One senior on a forum swore by her robotic vacuum, affectionately nicknamed Dusty, saying it's like having a little cleaning helper who never complains. Joe, a retired engineer, mentioned how his self-wringing mop saves him from bending down or using too much effort. Another fan of robot vacuums, Anne, shared on a YouTube comment how her vacuum runs every morning while she sips coffee, leaving her floors spotless without lifting a finger. 3. Use Lazy Susan turntables for easy access. These rotating trays aren't just for spices. You can place them in your fridge, bathroom cabinets, or under the sink to make everything accessible without digging. Clara, a grandmother of 4, shared how a Lazy Susan in her pantry transformed her cooking routine. "I don't have to stretch or strain to grab the olive oil or vinegar anymore. I just spin it around and it's there," she said. Another clever use comes from Ron, who uses a Lazy Susan under his bathroom sink to keep cleaners and toiletries organized, saying, "No more hunting for the right bottle." 4. Practice surface cleaning daily. Instead of tackling an entire room at once, focus on clearing surfaces you use most often, like countertops, dining tables, or your nightstand. A quick wipe down keeps dust and clutter at bay. One senior named Sarah keeps a pack of pre-moistened cleaning wipes in every room. She mentioned, "When I finish my coffee in the morning, I wipe down the table immediately. It's a small effort that makes a big difference." Adding to this, Bill, a retired chef, makes it a habit to wipe his stovetop after each meal. "It's such a small thing, but it saves hours of scrubbing later," he said. 5. Use a laundry hamper with wheels. If laundry feels like a Herculean task, switch to a hamper with wheels. This simple change can make transporting clothes to the washing machine effortless. One senior explained, "My old laundry basket was too heavy to carry, so I switched to a wheeled one. Now I roll it to the laundry room and it's so much easier on my back." Emily, a retired nurse, takes it a step further by keeping separate hampers for lights, darks, and delicates to make sorting effortless. "It's like the laundry practically does itself," she joked. 6. Stick to spot cleaning bathrooms. You can keep a squeegee in the shower and use it after each bathroom use to prevent soap scum buildup. Additionally, spray surfaces with a no-rinse cleaner every couple of days. Diane, a retired nurse, brushes her teeth in the shower while wiping down the tiles with an old washcloth. "It's 2 birds with 1 stone and keeps my shower looking spotless," she said. Another senior named Frank suggests keeping a small spray bottle of vinegar and water on the bathroom counter. "A quick spritz here and there is all it takes," he shared. 7. Declutter as you go. You can adopt the habit of removing one unused item each week. Whether it's donating an old sweater or tossing expired pantry items, gradual decluttering keeps your home spacious and tidy. One senior shared her mantra, "If I don't love it or use it, it goes." She sets a small donation box by her front door and fills it up slowly as she finds things to let go of. John, another retired senior, takes a slightly different approach. "Every time I bring something new into the house, I get rid of something old. It's my one-in, one-out rule." 8. Outsource when possible. Sometimes being lazy means being smart. Consider hiring a cleaner for deep cleaning once a month. Margaret, now a retired senior, saves for this luxury by cutting back on takeout meals. "It's worth every dollar to have someone else clean the blinds and baseboards," she said. For those on a tighter budget, Margaret recommends hiring a neighborhood teenager to help with chores. "They're affordable, eager, and get the job done quickly," she noted. 9. Keep a cleaning caddy in each room. Instead of running around the house gathering supplies, store a small cleaning caddy in each major area. Linda, a retired florist, uses decorative baskets to hide her caddies. They blend in with my decor, but keep everything I need within arm's reach, she said. Another senior named Mike also mentioned that he has a caddy with a handle in his living room. It's my go-to for quick dusting or wiping down the coffee table, he said. 10. Adopt the basket trick for clutter. Another trick involves placing a basket in each room to quickly gather stray items. Once a day, go around with the basket, returning items to their rightful places. Grace, a retired seamstress, calls this her evening wind-down routine. She said, "I listen to classical music while tidying up. It's calming and productive." Another great example comes from Betty, who uses color-coded baskets for each family member. "It's a fun way to get everyone involved," she said. 11. Microwave cleaning hack. Fill a bowl with water and a splash of vinegar, then microwave it for 5 minutes. The steam loosens grime, making it easy to wipe away. One senior mentioned how she loves this tip. "It's so easy, and my microwave looks brand new every time. Plus, the vinegar smell disappears quickly." You can also add lemon slices to the bowl for a fresh scent. It makes the whole kitchen smell amazing. 12. Create a done-for-you cleaning schedule. You can use apps or printable charts that break cleaning into small, manageable daily tasks. David, a retired accountant, uses a free app that reminds him to vacuum on Mondays and clean the fridge on Fridays. "It's like having a personal assistant. I don't even have to think about what to do next," he said. Another senior, named Emma, mentioned that she uses a printable chart on her fridge. "Seeing those little check marks adds a sense of accomplishment to my day," she said. 13. Embrace the drop zone concept. You can designate a specific spot near the entrance for keys, mail, shoes, and bags. This prevents clutter from spreading throughout the house. Joan, a retired senior, turned an old entryway table into her drop zone. "It's simple, but it's made a huge difference in keeping things organized," she shared. Peter, another senior, added hooks for hats and jackets, saying, "It saved me so much time searching for things." 14. Double-duty cleaning while watching TV. Fold laundry, dust surfaces, or sort mail while watching your favorite shows. Rob, a retired postman, pairs this with reruns of his favorite sitcoms. "It's amazing how much you can get done during a 30-minute episode," he said. You could keep a small basket of socks to sort while binge-watching dramas. It's oddly therapeutic. 15. Make bedtime reset time. Before you head to bed, spend 5 minutes tidying up the living room, fluffing pillows, and straightening blankets. Waking up to a tidy space sets a positive tone for the day. Elizabeth, a retired nurse, even lights a lavender-scented candle during this ritual. "It's my way of saying goodbye to the day and hello to a fresh start tomorrow," she said. Another senior named George includes checking the thermostat and locking doors in his reset routine. "It's peace of mind and tidiness all rolled into one," he said. 16. Switch to easy clean fabrics. You can opt for furniture covers, rugs, and curtains made from materials that are stain-resistant and easy to wipe or wash. Jane, a retired interior designer, recommends microfiber or leather for sofas. "It's amazing how spills just wipe off without leaving a trace," she said. Another senior mentioned that he swapped his kitchen mats for rubber-backed rugs. "They don't slip, and they're super easy to hose down," he explained. 17. Use a folding cart for chores. A lightweight, collapsible cart can be a game-changer for carrying groceries, cleaning supplies, or laundry around the house. One woman shared, "It saves my back and keeps me moving without overdoing it." Another senior also mentioned that he uses his cart to carry yard tools, adding, "It's like having an extra pair of hands." 18. Set a timer for quick cleaning bursts. You can commit to cleaning for just 10, 15 minutes at a time using a timer. Alice, a retired nurse, swears by this trick. When the timer goes off, I stop, but I'm usually amazed by how much I've accomplished, she said. Frank, a retired coach, uses this method to clean during commercial breaks while watching sports. It keeps things fun and manageable, he noted. 19. Keep plants to reduce dust. Indoor plants not only improve air quality, but can also help reduce dust levels. Lily, a retired botanist, keeps hardy plants like snake plants and pothos in her living room. They're low maintenance and make the space feel fresh, she said. Another senior named Edward adds, "Just wiping the leaves occasionally counts as cleaning in my book." 20. Leverage multi-purpose cleaners. Instead of juggling multiple products, invest in one or two multi-surface cleaners. One senior recommends having a universal cleaner that works on glass, wood, and countertops. "It's so convenient. I can clean an entire room without switching bottles," she said. Mike, another retired senior, also mentioned that he loves his all-purpose spray for quick touch-ups. "It simplifies my life," he added. 21. Use over-the-door organizers. You could maximize vertical space with over-the-door organizers. These are perfect for storing shoes, cleaning supplies, or miscellaneous items. One senior named Kathy mentioned that she uses one in her pantry for spices and snacks. "It's a game changer for small spaces and keeps everything organized," she said. You could also use one in your bathroom to keep toiletries off the counter. It keeps everything tidy and easy to grab. 22. Label everything. Labeling containers and storage bins helps keep your home organized without extra effort. Martha, a retired librarian, swears by her label maker. "It's especially helpful for the kitchen. No more guessing which container has flour or sugar," she said. Another senior shared that he uses sticky notes for temporary labels in his workshop. "It's simple and keeps everything in order," he shared. 23. Utilize a cordless hand vacuum. A small, cordless hand vacuum makes spot cleaning quick and effortless. Claire, a retired accountant, keeps one near her couch to pick up crumbs. "It's lightweight and saves me from dragging out the big vacuum. You could also use one to clean your car and patio furniture. It's so versatile." 24. Install peel and stick tiles for easy maintenance. Peel and stick tiles are not only affordable, but also make cleaning floors and backsplashes a breeze. One woman said she installed them in her kitchen. "They wipe clean so easily, and I didn't even need professional help to put them in," she said. Another senior gentleman said that he used them in his bathroom and loved their durability. "They look great and are super low maintenance," he added. 25. Keep a donation bin handy. Have a designated bin for items you no longer need. When it's full, drop it off at a local donation center. One senior woman mentioned that she keeps hers in the garage. "It's a constant reminder to let go of things I don't use," she said. Another gentleman said that involves his grandchildren by letting them help sort through items. "It's a great way to teach them about giving back," he shared. Adopting lazy cleaning habits isn't about cutting corners. It's about working smarter, not harder. By implementing these practical tips, you'll create a home that feels comfortable, clean, and welcoming without exhausting yourself. Remember, every small effort adds up over time. So give these a try and enjoy the peace of mind that comes with a tidy space. If this video was helpful, kindly give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need it. Hit the subscribe button for more tips on living your best life in your golden years. Take care and thank you for watching.
As we age, our priorities shift. We value simplicity, health, and quality over quantity. Your kitchen, a place of nourishment and connection, should reflect that mindset. But over time, it can become cluttered with items that not only take up space, but also pose potential health risks. And many of these dangers go unnoticed. Today, I want to share actionable advice about toxic kitchen items you should declutter immediately. These aren't just my thoughts. They're echoed by countless people on various platforms. Let's dive in, shall we? Number 1. Non-stick cookware with worn coatings. Non-stick pans are a blessing for easy cooking, but as they age, the coating can flake off into your food. Most non-stick cookware is made with Teflon, which when damaged can release harmful chemicals when heated. These chemicals, such as perfluorooctanoic acid, PFOA, have been linked to health issues like thyroid problems and even cancer. I've read numerous accounts from people who experienced improved health after switching to stainless steel or cast iron cookware. Plus, these alternatives last longer and don't compromise on quality. You can replace old non-stick pans with alternatives like stainless steel, cast iron, or ceramic-coated cookware. If you're nervous about the transition, start small. For example, a friend's grandmother switched one skillet at a time and loved the difference in taste and quality. Season cast iron pans to create a natural non-stick surface, a simple step that many home cooks swear by. 2. Plastic utensils and containers. Many plastics contain BPA or other harmful chemicals that can leach into food, especially when heated. Seniors often have a collection of plasticware built up over decades, and it's easy to overlook the damage time and use have caused. Heat can warp plastic, causing cracks and uneven surfaces where bacteria can hide. A neighbor shared that after replacing her old plastic containers with glass, her soups and stews tasted fresher. She also found them easier to clean, reducing frustration with stuck-on grease. She noted that switching to silicone spatulas and bamboo utensils made her feel more eco-friendly too. You can declutter warped or stained plastic containers and replace them with glass or stainless steel alternatives. Look for containers with airtight lids for better food preservation. Use wooden or silicone utensils instead of plastic. Silicone can withstand high temperatures without degrading, making it a safer option. 3. Chipped or cracked dinnerware. Those chipped plates and mugs may hold sentimental value, but they're also harboring bacteria. Even small cracks can be a breeding ground for germs, especially in humid environments. In addition, older ceramics might contain lead-based glazes, which are unsafe for food use. If you've inherited antique dinnerware, it might be worth testing for lead before continued use. You need to say goodbye to damaged pieces and invest in a small, high-quality dinnerware set. Consider repurposing sentimental pieces. Turn that old teacup into a planter instead of keeping it in the kitchen. Opt for durable, chip-resistant dinnerware like stoneware or tempered glass, which is both functional and stylish. 4. Spices older than 5 years. Did you know spices lose their potency and nutritional benefits over time? Many seniors hold onto spice racks filled with jars from decades ago. Expired spices can also attract pests like pantry moths. One elderly woman mentioned how refreshing it felt to clean out old spices and restock them with fresh, vibrant ones. Fresh spices not only enhance flavor, but also retain their health benefits, such as antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties. Toss anything you can't remember buying. Some common culprits include ground nutmeg, paprika, and oregano. Replace your staples with smaller quantities to ensure freshness. Buy in bulk if possible, and store in airtight containers. Store them in a cool, dark place to extend their life. Avoid keeping spices above the stove where heat can accelerate spoilage. 5. Aluminum cookware. Though lightweight and affordable, aluminum pots and pans can leach into food, especially acidic dishes like tomato sauce. Long-term exposure to aluminum has been linked to health concerns, including Alzheimer's disease. While the scientific consensus isn't definitive, many people prefer to err on the side of caution. If you're still using aluminum cookware, consider upgrading to anodized aluminum, safer, or other materials like stainless steel. Many seniors recommend enamel-coated cast iron for its durability and even heating. Plus, it's visually appealing and doubles as serveware. Explore ceramic-coated options, which are both lightweight and non-toxic. 6. Outdated small appliances. That ancient toaster or coffee maker might still work, but older appliances can emit harmful chemicals and pose fire hazards. Components like rubber seals and plastic casings degrade over time, which can impact performance and safety. A gentleman once shared that his 15-year-old blender started emitting a burnt plastic smell, prompting him to replace it, and his smoothies never tasted better. Inspect appliances for wear, frayed cords, or odd smells. If it sparks joy or functionality, keep it. Otherwise, replace it. Replace outdated items with energy-efficient models, which can save money on electricity. Decluttering bulky appliances also frees up valuable counter space. Consider multifunctional devices like an Instant Pot, which can replace a slow cooker, rice cooker, and more. 7. Old non-food items. Your kitchen might be hiding expired cleaning supplies, rusty sponges, or old dishcloths, all of which can spread bacteria. Moldy or musty cleaning items can also introduce allergens into your home. A YouTube comment I once read mentioned how much brighter and cleaner a kitchen felt after tossing dingy cleaning items. Replace old sponges with silicone scrubbers or washable alternatives like bamboo cloths. Refresh your dish towels and oven mitts. Look for antimicrobial options for added hygiene. Use natural cleaners like vinegar and baking soda to reduce chemical exposure. Consider making your own cleaning sprays to save money and reduce waste. 8. Unused or duplicate gadgets. Do you really need 3 garlic presses? Or that waffle maker you haven't touched in years? Clutter can make cooking feel overwhelming and stressful. Many Reddit users swear by simplifying their kitchens to only include what they actually use. Having fewer items makes it easier to maintain cleanliness and order. Donate or sell items you haven't used in the last year. Local donation centers or online marketplaces are great options. Keep multi-purpose tools that save space, like an immersion blender instead of a bulky countertop blender. Assess your gadgets. If it's collecting dust, it's time to let it go. Remember, less is more when it comes to efficiency. 9. Rusty or dull knives. Using old, rusty, or dull knives isn't just a safety hazard, it can also ruin your cooking experience. Dull knives require more force to cut, increasing the risk of accidents, while rusty blades may introduce harmful particles into your food. One man shared how upgrading to a quality chef's knife transformed his meal prep, making it faster and more enjoyable. Sharpen your knives regularly or have them professionally sharpened. Replace heavily rusted or cheap, dull knives with high-quality stainless steel options. Invest in a magnetic strip or a proper knife block for safer storage. 10. Expired canned goods. It's easy to forget about canned goods in the back of your pantry, but expired cans can swell and leak, posing a serious health risk. Foodborne illnesses from consuming outdated canned items can be particularly hard on seniors. One gentleman highlighted how regular pantry checks helped a family reduce food waste and feel more organized. Check expiration dates and dispose of anything past its prime. Organize your pantry so older items are at the front and new purchases are stored in the back. Consider donating unopened, non-expired items you don't plan to use. 11. Dishware with faded designs. Faded patterns on dishware aren't just an aesthetic issue. Older dishes with painted designs might contain lead or other harmful substances that can leach into food, especially if the glaze is chipped or worn. This concern is especially relevant for vintage or imported items. Test vintage dishware for lead using a home testing kit if you're unsure. Replace older or damaged pieces with modern lead-free options. Opt for plain, unpainted dinnerware for peace of mind. 12. Old cutting boards. Cutting boards, especially wooden ones, can harbor bacteria in deep grooves left by knives. Plastic boards can also become scratched and stained over time, making them less hygienic. A well-maintained cutting board not only improves kitchen safety, but also elevates your cooking experience. Replace heavily scratched plastic boards and deeply grooved wooden boards. Opt for bamboo or high-quality wood boards treated with food-safe oil to prevent drying and cracking. Consider using separate boards for raw meat, vegetables, and ready-to-eat foods. 13. Old or worn-out baking sheets. Baking sheets tend to collect burnt-on grease and stains over time, which can transfer unwanted flavors to your food. Warped or rusted sheets can also affect how evenly your food cooks. One woman mentioned how replacing her baking sheets improved the results of her baked goods dramatically. Replace warped, rusted, or excessively stained baking sheets. Invest in non-toxic, non-stick options, or use parchment paper to reduce cleanup. Consider silicone baking mats for an eco-friendly alternative. 14. Outdated food processors or blenders. An old food processor or blender with dull blades or leaking parts can make meal prep more of a chore than it needs to be. Plus, older models may not be as efficient or safe as modern alternatives. Upgrading to a new appliance can make your kitchen routines faster and more enjoyable. Test your appliances for efficiency. If blending or chopping takes longer than it should, it's time for an upgrade. Replace worn-out models with energy-efficient, easy-to-clean options. Look for multifunctional appliances to save space and money. 15. Unused specialty tools. That fondue pot you bought for one special occasion or the pasta maker you haven't touched in years might just be taking up space. Specialty tools can clutter your kitchen and make it harder to find the items you actually use. Simplifying your collection can make your kitchen feel more open and functional. You can donate or sell tools you haven't used in over a year.